Maria Patricia Cuesta, and I'll be showing you how to solve property 1 of summation formulas. With the equation of the sum of C as I goes from 1 to n, and with the formula of C times n. And our example here is the sum of 3 as I goes from 1 to 6. The first step is to multiply 3 times 6. So 3 times 6 is equals to 12. Then our final answer will be 12.
This is the property 2 of the summation formulas wherein the sum of CA as I goes from 1 to n. So in our illustrative example, we have 1 as our lower limit, 6 as our upper limit, and 4 as our constant. So the first thing we need to do is we need to move the constant 4 into the left side of the summation symbol. Next step is to add all up the numbers from the lower limit to upper limit. Since our lower limit is 1 and our upper limit is 6, so we need to add up all of the numbers from 1 to 6 and multiply to the constant. So this is the upper limit, should be the lower limit. So put the constant in here and put all the numbers from 1 to 6 in addition form. So after getting the numbers from the lower limit to the upper limit, we will sum up all of these numbers and multiply it to the constant, which is 4. So the sum of these numbers is 21. For our final answer, we will find the product of 4 and 21, which is 84. So this will be our final answer.
First, we are going to look at the upper limit, which is 8. That is the limit of the number that we're going to stop, and the lower limit, which is the number 1, that is the number that we're going to start. Second, we have to add all of the number inside of the parentheses, and then the result will be 36. Now we have to multiply 4 and 36. That will give us 144. That will be the first answer. After that, we're going to the second equation, and we have to multiply the number of 2 and 8, and that becomes 16. Lastly, we're going to add both answer, which is 144 plus 16 equals to 160.
Hello everyone! For the property number 4, this is our given problem. For the first step, we're going to replace the n in formula since the upper limit is 5. So n and 5. This is what it happens. 5, this is the n, so we change it in 5. For the next step is solve the number inside the parentheses, which is 9 plus 1. 9 plus 1 is equals to 10. After you get the answer, multiply it in the remaining number in numerator, which is 5. This is 5 times 10. is equal to 50. So we should write it here. After that, divide it into 2. 50 divided by 2 is equals to 25. And the final answer is 25.
Property 5. And this is how you wrote the formula. And this is read as the sum of I squared as I goes from n. This is the example. N is 3, so just substitute it. Remember, the 2 and 6 is fixed. Next. 3 plus 1 is 4. And 2 multiplied to 4 is 8 over 6. For the next step, multiply 4 to 3 and the answer is 12. Then, multiply it to 8, that will be 96 over 6. And for the last step, divide 96 over 6 and the final answer will be 16.
Now, the last formula that we need to talk about is I to the third power. So, it's gonna be n squared times n plus 1 squared divided by 4. So, let's use an example. Let's say n is 4. So, this is gonna be 1 to the third power plus 2 to the third power plus 3 to the third power plus 4 to the third power. So 1 to the third is 1, 2 to the third is 8, 3 cubed is 27, 4 cubed is 64. So 1 plus 8 plus 27 plus 64, that's equal to 100. Now let's see if we can get the same answer using this formula. So n is 4, so that's gonna be 4 squared, and 4 plus 1 is 5 squared divided by 4, so we can cancel 4, leave in 1 4 on top. 5 squared is 25, and 4 times 25 is 100. We got the same answer, which is 100. So this is the property 6 of the summation formulas.